got this Bones Coffee Maple Bacon. And this Four Rivers Coffee Rub. See how that turns out. We'll see in about 4 to 5 hours. Leaving my mom's house now. She just lives a few houses from me. So I'm walking back to mine. It's a beautiful Florida weather right now. It's a little cool. It feels like Michigan fall. So it's December. I'm gonna go work all day outside today, and then I'm also going to cook some ribs. So this is Florida fall. This is how it looks like, still green. And my grass stopped growing. And that's my project. I gotta get those posts on the ground, try to build a chicken coop. So I'm gonna try something different. I'm gonna try to do a coffee rub on the ribs. Bones Coffee Maple Bacon. I guess that wasn't enough. Here's a coffee rub. Got some ground coffee and this Four Rivers Coffee Rub. See how that turns out. We'll see in about 4 to 5 hours. That's how it looks. Time to flip it over. So I'm doing a little something different. I first grilled them meat side down to get a little bit of char. Then I flipped it over and did it on the bone side after say an hour or so. But then I didn't want it to dry out, so I stacked them like this. So any meat off of this would, any fat off of this would drip down to this meat. So we'll see how that turns out. Then I'm going to wrap in some butcher paper and see how it turns out. It's been there for right now a couple hours, maybe 2.5 hours. Still juicy. You can feel that it did not dry out. Still got some cush to it. So I'm going to cheat a little bit. Here's my butcher paper. I'm going to throw a couple of grass-fed butter in there like this, a little bit like this, and like that. And I'm going to use this bourbon barbecue sauce to drizzle on top and also in the bottom. Okay, and I'm going to cook it face down like this, so all the fat and all the fat and all the sauce gets all over the bottom portion of the meat, which is well, the top portion of the meat. So rib side up. That should make it more flavorful. So at the end, this is how it looks. And I'm gonna wrap this up. So this is the way I set it up. I put one there, I put this one here. What I'm gonna do is in about an hour, I'm gonna come back and swap it, or in 30 minutes or so, swap it. So this is gonna be the bottom after 30 minutes or an hour, and then same thing with here. I'm probably going to say that I've got another 1.5 hours cook on this. Here we go. Here's the top half of that. Look at this. Look how tender that is. It's just coming off. This is going to be good. Oh, it's so good. It's got a crust, and I think it's from the coffee rub, and got a little bit of char, but hey, it's great. It's good. It was a long cook. So I just cut into this. Look at this. Juicy. It's got the smoke rings. Look at the juice. Still juicy.